Hey guys, what's good? Mike here. Thanks for tuning in to another video. In this video, I'm gonna give you some tips and advice on how to improve your portfolio over this summer. Me personally, I just came back from vacation a few days ago from Hawaii, my annual Hawaii trip, and I'm feeling really good and rested, but as you can tell, I look really sleepy. A lot of people in my Laker Talk videos are like, Mike, are you high? No, I'm not high. I'm just going on like 3 hours sleep over the last 4 days, and I cannot break this sort of sleepy look. Hawaii is like a 3-hour difference, so it's like 10 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. here. I'm staying up to like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and I'm having to get up at like 5 a.m., so I'm going on like 3-4 hours sleep every single day, and it's just too much work to be done. I can rest up over the weekend, so bear with my sleepiness and the look that I have right now. But the point here is, I'm going to talk about the summer. So I just came back from vacation, and on my plane ride back, I was thinking about some of the things that's really important to me. And it's really, vacation is important, but you don't want to stay on vacation. Okay, it's good to get your rest, get your R&R, but you need to get on that grind. And the summertime is one of the best opportunities for you to, cliche, get a leg up on the competition while others are asleep. Others are out there enjoying the beach, enjoying taking a break, or enjoying taking their foot off the pedal. And this is a great opportunity for you to narrow in on some of your goals and really put in that work. Now, I don't like to talk about competition. I don't believe there's any competition, and I totally agree with Grant Cardone. He always says there is no competition. It's really just you having to dominate the things that you have to get done, and I truly believe that. So if one of your goals is to make a move, is to land a new job, to improve yourself in the UI, UX design field, one of the most important things, and one of the things, if landing a job is a goal of yours, one of the most important things that you have to work on is your portfolio. It's your ticket into getting recruited. It's your ticket into that hiring manager really enjoying and wanting to bring you in and really getting excited about the things that you can do. And I will say this, me personally, I slack on my portfolio because I'm so inundated with so many other things in my life that my portfolio is totally outdated, and this is one of the things that I have to work on this summer myself. And so I want to relay that message to you and really talk to you about what I might be doing with my portfolio and what you might do to improve your portfolio. So the main thing is this: take this opportunity over the next 2 months to grind on your portfolio. Now, when I say improve your portfolio this summer, really, it takes about, I would say roughly, and I'm just guesstimating here, around 20 hours of hardcore work to really complete a project. All right, so when I say work on your portfolio, don't worry about the actual portfolio site itself. Work on, I'm talking about the actual projects within your portfolio. So you want to focus on picking personal projects to work on and completing 1 or 2 projects over this summer. Now, you might have 1 or 2 or 3 portfolio projects, or 4 or 5 portfolio projects in your portfolio already. You want to add 1 or 2 over the summer, and that's what I would call a nice productive summer. And you want to focus on quality, all right, not quantity. Quality projects, all right. And the things that you want to showcase in your portfolio is, you want to show your visual UI design skills. You want to show what problems you're solving, your process, your critical thinking, right? So you want to showcase those things in your portfolio. Actually showcase, I talk about the perfect portfolio template in my membership program, this is something that where you basically, I talk about, I showcase, I have a video where I talk about what the perfect portfolio should look like. And ideally, the snapshots of your portfolio should look something like what you see on Dribbble, right? But when you click into that particular project, you want to go in depth, talk about the problems you're solving, talk about the solutions that you came up with, talk about the requirements, talk about the user's issues and how you're solving for that, and showcase really your thought process as you dive deeper into solving this problem and how you came up with these designs. So that's essentially in a nutshell what you need to work on. Now, the way I look at it is this: a lot of people will say, Mike, how do I come up with these, how do I come up with the perfect portfolio project? It's really hard. The way I say is, you gotta really look deep into some of the problems that you experienced over the last week or two online, whether it's with your bank, it's with the poor experience that you had on Amazon or Netflix or Facebook or Twitter or your favorite sports app or whatever it may be. Identify the problem, something that is true to you, and then you can really create the ideal solution and really talk through what the problem really is. And those are the perfect projects, in my opinion. On my course right now at MLUX Academy, I show you step by step on how I came up with this Baja Fresh app and the problems that I faced with this Baja Fresh app. It's like the perfect portfolio, or the perfect like personal project of something that I really experienced poorly with my experience and like ordering online with Baja Fresh. And so I came up with this concept app, right? Something like that. Another video I showcase in my membership program is this idea, and it relates back to me going to Hawaii. I go to Hawaii every year and I rent these cabanas, and I use this site. It's the Westin site, but they have this poor experience in trying to reserve these cabanas and these chairs and things. And so I actually showcased this idea for this personal project of mine, that I showcase this poor experience that I deal with each and every time I go and order these cabanas. And I talked about how I would improve it with like some using Google Earth's map API, and how you can visually see where the cabanas are and see a visual of the ocean and stuff like that. It's a really cool idea, but basically those are real problems that I experience, and those are the type of personal projects that I would take on. But it could be anything. It could be it could be your favorite restaurant that you want to design for, your favorite movie site, or whatever it may be. The point here is you really have to identify the problem and the solution, the problem that you're solving for, and creating that ideal solution, right? But in the entire process, what you want to do is showcase your visual UI design skills, your ability to think through problems, how you solve for problems, your critical thinking, and your user-centered focus, how you design these screens around the user needs and the user requirements. If you do that, you'll be working on really improving your portfolio. Now, some of the steps that I could give you when it comes to working on this project is identifying that problem that you want to work on, identifying the solution, the ideal solution, and then you want to go through a process where you kind of brainstorm. You want to go spread the web and start to pick and choose what type of visual design styles that you like. You go through a brainstorming experience like that. Then you want to go through some sketching out ideas, utilizing some of those inspirational ideas, and then you can go to maybe doing some wireframes, right? Making sure that your wireframes are in line with the requirements that you've identified at the forefront. All right, once you do that, do your visual designs, do your prototyping, and come up with 5 to 8 different screens. And make sure, this is what I would add, make sure that each and every screen that you do make sure you pay attention to the detail. Don't just rush through. Make sure your spacing is accurate. Make sure your font icon system is on point. Make sure the font choice, the typography that you use is on point. Make sure everything is on point as you move from this screen to the next and on to the next, all right? It's important to focus on quality over quantity. Don't just try to throw out 20 different screens just to say that, hey, I want to show an abundance of my process and things like that. Focus, really fine tune. I always go back to, there was a job I landed, CBS Interactive. It was just my attention to detail on this sports app that I created, where the hiring manager really liked my attention to detail on that particular app. And it was a personal project of mine. And so that really helped me land a job there. And so that could do the same for you if you just kind of focus on the quality and not so much the quantity, but showcase your process in the things that you do. Other than that, if you want to learn more about like step by step on how I go about designing a personal project, you can do so right now at my site, MLUX Academy, and you can get started for free actually on my membership and kind of see some of the things that I talk about. You can cancel within 14 days if you don't want to stay active on that site. Anyway, if you like the things I talk about, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hopefully you can take a nugget or two from this and get started on improving your portfolio and working on personal projects this summer. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave me a comment or shoot me a message on my site, mluxacademy.com. Use the contact link on that site, and I'll be happy to answer any questions for you. As always, we'll talk soon. Peace.